Love how Liz said, "Unleash the hounds." And
I like
Alicia
when
was
they were all like, "Not it, not
yeah,
it,
but
not it."
Alicia was
We say
so
that in my house.
confused. She was so confused by that statement. I could just
Well,
picture her, like, being like, "Where are the dogs?"
yeah. Release the what? The
Yeah,
hounds,
yeah.
that?
Welcome to We Wine Whenever. Grab your glass and join three Jersey Shore housewives, Wendy, Kelly, and Lori, as they dive into everything from Bravo drama to life's everyday chaos. It's unfiltered, it's hilarious, and it's the real talk you've been waiting for, from relationship to pop culture. We drink wine whenever, and we hope you do too. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Cheers! Hi, welcome to We Wine Whenever. I'm Wendy.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lori.
We are talking about Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Season 1, Episode number 7, Boats, Lies, and Videotapes. Oh my gosh, the fact that they said videotapes, they're just as old as we are.
Yeah,
When I
right?
said
Videotapes.
They are.
Yeah.
There's no
That's right.
videotapes.
Well, I mean, some of
Some
them.
of them are. So before we get into this, I'm going to do our call to action. If you haven't done this already, please head over to YouTube and hit subscribe. We really appreciate it. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the places, and give us 5-star reviews. Thank you.
Thank you.
So it is Newport trip day 2, and they're still at the Seaview Terrace. Alicia just cracks me up. She
Oh my
just
God. She's
the stuff that she
hysterical.
says, talking to her dolls. The hallway is her favorite part of the castle. The hallway?
The hallway.
Just like,
What?
Alicia.
She's great. And
She's
I have
wearing on
seen
me,
some.
man. She's wearing on me.
Really? I think
I
she's
knew it was just
hysterical.
a matter of time, Kelly. I knew it
Really?
was just a
Wearing
matter
on
of
me, man.
time.
She doesn't bother me. I saw some social media posts that she did for like, all right, I'm a loser. What's the, cameo kind of things for people's
God.
birthday. Oh my God.
I can't even imagine
Hysterical.
her on Cameo.
Going off on these different tangents about running the lady over and just the whole cracker, like the whole, my gosh, she's fun.
Crazy.
So we see that Rosie's nauseous and that she threw up all last night. I'm a little confused about this. Like, is she sick? Because she said
You know what
she
I
was hungover.
You know what I wrote down?
You think she's pregnant?
Are they prepping us for a pregnancy?
No, I think she was very anxious about what happened the night before. I think Rosie talks a lot of game when nobody's around, and then when confronted by the person she's talking about, she can't handle it.
That could be. That could be.
I think that's what I think she was very anxious, and that's why she couldn't sleep. And that's why she was sick to her stomach, because she knew she was going to see Kelsey at breakfast. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's very possible. I mean, so that's what happens next is they're down at breakfast and Rosie doesn't want to eat because, she doesn't feel well. Alicia says it's the best yogurt she's ever had in her life. She could cry. Over yogurt? Just like,
Was she Ashley?
I mean, if Ashley said that, exactly.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
Exactly. Ashley actually had to excuse herself because her mom was calling her son Dawson needed his inhaler. I guess when he gets sick, he gets very sick and he has respiratory issues. And that's scary. I mean, it's totally
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Alicia reaches out to Rulla. She leaves her message to see if she's going to be able to show up today. I don't know if she texts her or she calls her. Kelsey and Jo-Ellen come down to the table, but Kelsey does not even acknowledge that Rosie's there. She just ignores her, which I think at this point was good because they really hadn't had a talk yet, and I don't think the breakfast table was going to be the spot to do that. But Liz is trying to talk, and she's trying to explain that, like, when things get, like, blown up like this, sometimes you can't just walk in here, like, in the morning, like nothing has ever happened. Like, you have to kind of address it. So Liz is trying to tell this to the table, and Alicia is she's interrupting her about, like, oh, is that like what happened with Beyonce on stage?
With her alter ego.
I was like, wait, what?
Was it Sasha Fierce or?
She was trying to say how she was kind of trying to defend Rosie. She was trying to say, like, maybe this is just how Rosie handles things. She's just going to act like it really doesn't bother her. Like, this is kind of like, so that's why she was saying the alter ego just goes off on tangents. She's funny.
So
Yeah, but it's like, it's distracting, and it's like
it's very
you just wanna be like,
distracting, and
"Shut
like
up."
we don't know what she's talking about. And Liz is trying to
Exactly.
talk, and Liz is like, "Listen, in her confessional, she's
Yeah,
like, I love
Sasha
Alicia,
Fierce,
but
that's
sometimes
it.
Is that what it was, Sasha Fierce? Fierce? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Beyonce's alter ego. Like when she gets on stage, she's not Beyonce, or I guess she is Beyonce. Whatever. I don't.
So she was trying to say that that's how Rosie was, that when she just comes out, she just comes out with her alter ego, so she's not going to just address the situation that had happened.
Actually, I think Sasha Fierce was that was really the girl from Next Top Model used to call herself that, I think.
Tyra
What was her
Banks.
name? Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
I don't know. I just Googled it and it did say that that's
Oh,
her alter
Beyonce?
ego. But now that you say that, you're right. I remember
Sounds
something
familiar.
like
Who
that
knows?
too.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So Ashley jumps in trying to defend Rosie, and she's like, well, maybe she, like she wouldn't be so afraid to open up if, every time she starts talking, you guys are yelling at her. Maybe she'd feel more comfortable, which, you know what? I give Ashley credit for at least trying to have Rosie's back, because Rosie did have a little talk with her, like, maybe if you could say something. And Ashley is not the one to stir the pot or anything. She just was trying to, have her friends back. But Liz is like, I don't even, because Ashley says, maybe if you nurture her. And Liz is like, I don't even know what nurture is. It skeeves me. I was like, nurture skeeves you?
I
That's
know.
so
I was
funny.
thinking there's like moms on this panel here. Like, why the extreme reaction to
Nurture.
nurture? And I'll tell you what, Alicia planning a party, she's planning a party for 12-year-olds. Between the dolls, the tea, the slip and slide. I'm like,
The
oh my
slip and
God.
slide. I
Like,
don't
what?
even know.
I
They're
actually
like
like
12
a good
years old.
slip and slide, so I would have been into that.
I would
But I
have been
agree.
like Liz. I'm like, I'm not breaking a hip. I'm too old for that shit. I'm not. It's not happening. And how about when Alicia was trying to talk about the Epsom salt bath, and she said Epstein's.
Epstein salts. It's not even an act. Like, that is why it is so funny, because it is not an act. It is not. She's not. That is not an
No,
act.
I don't. If this weren't season 1, I would be questioning. So on Reality Court, Ace always says, this is Alicia is what Shannon Bedour is trying to be.
Oh, yeah, I
that
heard him say that.
shtick. Yeah. So I don't know if Shannon's necessarily trying to shtick, but maybe. But Alicia, this is genuinely who she is. But
Yes.
I would 100% only be able to take her in small doses if I lived in Rhode Island. If I was part of this friend group, I'd be like, all right, if we're filming for 3 months, I'll hang with you. But the other 9, I'll see you
I
at
need a break.
holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alicia said she feels like the spirits of the house are starting to possess all of us. And then she's talking to Jo-Ellen and Kelsey, and she said, I think Rosie, is very sad. Like, she's really struggling. So Jo-Ellen suggests that Kelsey goes and speaks to Rosie, one-on-one. And Alicia's like, yeah, I think she's actually good one-on-one. And, Kelsey's like, can you imagine if I tried to tell Jo-Ellen what to do with Rulla?
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, Kelsey, they're two totally different things. They're two totally different things.
For sure.
But oh my God, Ashley crying at that table. I was like, girl, you need to get it. You need to get a rein on that, because I was just like, and then she wasn't even making sense. She said something about just freely express people. I was like, the sentence she said didn't even make sense. I was like,
she said, yeah, I just feel for Rosie. She wants to be able to free to express to people.
yeah. And I was like,
whoa,
whoa.
what?
Okay, you're crying and you're talking bullshit, so I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
I understand her crying over her son's health issues. My God, I would
Absolutely.
too.
That
Especially
makes
if you're
sense.
not
Yes.
with them, and but crying because someone's being not nice to your friend,
No.
that might be a little much.
That's just like crying because you've never had a trauma in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Same lines. Yes.
It's like
How
the
about
same thing.
Alicia not being able to say the plural ghosts?
Yes.
So funny. So funny.
But you know what is interesting? People comment all the time that we do not pronounce our T. Like when we say Sutton, we say Sutton. We don't say Sutton.
Yeah. Someone else corrected me on some pronunciation too.
Yeah,
I was
and it's the T's. Like they're
It's
calling
our
us out.
Jersey
But
thing.
my Jersey problem. I don't know what to tell you.
It's Jersey. That's just how we talk. So I'm not making fun of Alicia. I just thought, well, kind of, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that she can't say the plural of ghosts. I think
So
it's
funny.
funny, humorous.
And okay, I gotta ask a dumb question. What is our
Resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
couldn't figure it out.
So yeah, Rosie, Kelsey goes to talk to Rosie, and Rosie said, like, listen, a lot of things were said that were hurtful, but I still want to open up. I still want to move forward. So basically, they agree to squash it. And Kelsey says to her, I have a tough exterior. You can't blame me for my RBF. Like, that's just what I have, which is resting bitch face. And if you have that, you have it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we see the giant inflatable water slide. And gosh, I mean, what was that, like 3 stories high? That was so high.
It was
Mhm.
high. And like it was high, and then the landing was so short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
yes,
I'm
yes,
surprised
and you
they
got
didn't
down
go
there.
flying off of that
And then I
into
saw
the
them
grass.
like preschoolers. I guess there's no stairs on the back end. You had to walk up the slide part. I was like, I don't
No,
know.
there was stairs.
No,
I
there
saw
were
them walking.
stairs.
They were walking up the slide part. I was like, I don't understand what you're doing.
I thought there were stairs, like
There
inflatable
must have
stairs,
been,
but stairs.
but I did
Yeah.
see them walking up the slide part, like crawling up the slide part.
Interesting.
I'm like, I don't know what you're doing.
Well,
Interesting.
Jo-Ellen and Alicia decided that they needed to get away for a little bit, get away from the drama and go take a walk. So I guess they have the driver pick them up. And it turns out that the driver used to live there at that castle, which is crazy, right? And he tells him the story about he was upstairs and the top floor, and supposedly that is where a nun hung herself at some point. I was like,
Okay. So always makes
Yeah.
for good juju.
but that's when Alicia said she's not afraid of ghosts. She's just afraid of like mice and rats and stuff and bugs. She doesn't like bugs. So when Alicia and Jo-Ellen are going for a walk, Alicia's telling her that, she had no idea about what happened with her mom. And we really find out more about really what happened, because we had talked about this. Like, we don't know what kind of place it was and what happened. My goodness. When she opened up to Alicia, who knew her at the time,
Yeah, like Alicia was like, I just always knew your mother as like a bubbly. Listen, even if the mother wasn't like a bubbly, jovial person, Alicia's, she's got rainbows and
She's-
unicorns in
right.
her
She
head.
sees
Coming at her.
everything. Right.
She's
Rose-colored
gonna
glasses.
see
Exactly.
the good part.
Exactly.
She's not going to see,
Right.
Right. She says 99% of the people in the facility that she was sent to were court ordered to be there. She said that, the first place she sent her to was like a drug rehab, and she was there for a week before she'd never drank alcohol. She had never done drugs. She was there for a week, and they were like, you don't need to be here. So they sent her home, and her mom sent her away because she thought that she was going to be promiscuous because she had big boobs and boys liked her.
It's crazy.
I'm sure
Yes.
there's more to it than that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm sure
Yes,
there's
there-
more to it
there
than
must.
that. But
Yes.
we all three know that the mental health facility, the facilities that are available in this country are not catered to just kids who
Mm.
are acting out,
Or
who
even-
might not
or-
have a substance abuse issue. They're not lighting houses on fire. Like, there's a need for places for kids to go who just need some direction.
Just a little
know?
help. Not intense.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
More so now than ever, but it sounds like that's all she needed. Like, she was rebellious
Right.
for a reason, for sure. But I'm sure it's not just because she had big boo. I don't know. I think there's more to it than that. But
There's definitely more
okay.
to it.
She's entitled to feel her own way, Jo-Ellen, obviously. And
Well-
it doesn't sound like it was a very good situation.
I
And
think
the third place was even worse.
I think the clincher is she sent the other sister too.
Yeah.
So there's something really messed up there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you really think that you really think there was something going on with both of the girls, or do you think the mom?
I think the mom is really messed up. I
Yeah.
think that the girls were probably
I
just
agree.
being obnoxious
Okay.
teenage
No, I agree.
girls who do teenage
And
girl
listen,
shit.
maybe they were hooking up with boys. I don't think it was just that Jo-Ellen had big boobs and was getting attention from boys. I'm sure her mother caught her in some scenarios,
Right,
and I'm
or
not
something.
judging. I'm
Right.
just saying there had to be something more. But yeah, the fact that she sent the sister too, there was something definitely with the mother where she just, I don't know, didn't know how to deal with it. I don't know.
Something.
But
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
something
because
was
she
right.
said the first time was in 7th grade. Like, that is so young. And in
Even
9th grade is when
grade.
she was away for a year, and the
And
only
that's a
reason she
long
came
time.
back, that's crazy. The only reason she came back is because the state wanted to take full custody of her.
Yeah, because her mother's insurance ran out.
Yep. And her mom
I
didn't
don't
wanna
I
lose custody, like, she didn't,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's crazy town.
Listen,
What's interesting is she doesn't talk about her father at all in any of this.
Mm-mm.
Was her father not around? And is that why her mother was like, "I can't handle you 2?" Like, was she a
Right.
single mom trying to do everything herself? I'm not defending either side. I'm just saying she
That
doesn't
it's
talk about her
he's
father
missing.
in any of this, and she did when her grandfather passed away, she and her sister both said he was like a second dad. So
but
maybe her dad.
she said that's when she got close to her sister is when her father, because they weren't close growing up, but when her father passed, that's when her and her sister became close because growing up they were not.
Right, but that doesn't
So at
mean
some
that he
point
was
in adulthood,
around.
their father passed.
I
But
don't
doesn't mean he
know.
was around.
No,
Doesn't
no,
mean
no,
he
I
was
know,
around.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't know, like, we don't know the dynamic. That's the only thing we know about her father is that
Right,
it's the
he
only thing
passed
she's
then.
told us so far. So when Jo-Ellen goes on to say that when Alicia was talking about what had happened with her father leaving them, like, it really hit home for her too, because again, she knew her also, but had no idea, and that's the thing, like, we don't always know what goes on behind closed doors, right? We have no
Nope,
idea.
nope.
Unless people are sharing it, you can think everything's good, but may not be. Next, we see Rulla and Brian and the kids.
Every
Totally not.
scene that is at home is very much portraying Brian as this wonderful husband. Every scene that she has at home, last time she was laying on the lounge chair and he was doing some work. This time she's laying in the bed and he's bringing her some tea. But first of all, she's so sick, but you're kissing her on the lips. What are you
Wait a minute.
doing?
She's so sick, her whole body's in pain. She had to go to the emergency room. She had to be taken by rescue. However, hair on fire and full beat makeup. Full beat. I mean, Rulla, if I'm so sick I can't get out of bed and I'm going to the ER by rescue, I can assure you,
Yeah, I'm
I
not looking
would
like
look
you.
like a homeless person.
Yeah, absolutely. She is
No,
very,
no
very,
offense to homeless
she was
people
very
anywhere, but
dramatic. She was very dramatic. The
The
whole
sad
ridiculous.
thing is
thing
she's not a
in
good
her
actress. She's
no,
not a good actress. She
no, in
really
her
is not.
confessional, I was like, "Oh, girl."
And why are you, like what Lori said, why are you trying to portray this guy
Right.
who is humiliating you? Never mind the show. Everybody in your town already knew what he was doing. Why are you I don't understand. It's almost like a Kyle and Mo thing. Like, why are you protecting his image? Well, maybe
Right.
for their jobs, maybe for their jobs.
But, how
And
about
that
this?
would financially affect her, let's face it. I mean, she's done very well on her own, but I'm just saying, if she does
I
blow
wonder
up his spot.
if it's a Rhode Island thing. I never heard somebody say it was taken to the hospital by rescue. To me, rescue is you're in the forest. It's a forest fire. Someone's rescuing. You're out in a boat in a hurricane. Someone rescue you. To me, you take the ambulance had to come. I never heard of this by rescue. I was like, what?
No. And why couldn't your husband take you?
Yeah, by
She
rescue.
was so sick. She probably couldn't walk down the stairs.
The drama was way too much.
So then back at the mansion, the ladies talk Boris and Robert into putting on their bathing suits so that they can do the water slide with them.
Oh, and I wanted to point out too, at the very end of the scene with Brian and Ruella, the scene is just about to cut. He's sitting on the bed with her, and he goes,
I noticed that.
Yes. Yep.
"Stop it!"
I noticed that. I was like, what is
No, are
that
you coming
about?
down with it too? Am
It
I
was,
so sick that I just got you sick too?
it was just so
You should go
phony
do your hair and put
baloney.
some makeup on.
Yeah, slap some aftershave on just in case.
Did either of you watch the after show?
No, I wanted to. I never got a chance.
I didn't watch that. I did watch What Happens Live with Jo-Ellen and Kelly from Atlanta. I didn't watch the after
So
show.
on the after show, she's like, I think it was on the after show because I watched it. They ran so many tests. They did all these things. I was in and out of the hospital for, I don't know, 40 days or some ridiculous amount of time, and they didn't come up with anything. I'm like, oh, really? Nothing, huh?
You know what they
They
came up
came
with?
up with nothing.
They came
They
up
came
with
up
you're
with
full
nothing.
of shit.
They didn't come up with
Sh
anything.
They came
She's
up with your cheating husband. That's what it
Yeah,
came up
that's what
with.
they came up with. That's the disease. But supposedly she wasn't filming. She was refusing to film.
Really?
You didn't guys see that? Oh, you didn't get to see that? Yeah. She's been refusing to film.
When?
When this was going on,
Yeah, like what we're watching right now.
she was
So
refusing to
that's
film
why
because
she
they
didn't
kept
show
talking
up?
about her husband's affair.
She was refusing to film. And not only that, I saw a thing. Remember we talked about the husband took the mistress to court with the NDA?
Oh, yeah, she's countersuing.
Yeah.
For what?
It's because it's some kind of thing where
Defamation.
supposedly, well, what I heard supposedly was that she is co-owner in some kind of business with him. And I do remember seeing a social media post
I remember that.
that
The
he
med spa.
yeah,
He has a med spa.
but so she must be in on it with him. And the NDA had something to do with that, not her being a mistress. So she broke some kind of NDA in regards to that business that they have together.
So she's countersuing him for defamation?
That's what I heard. She was countersuing him for being talked about on the show and being portrayed.
Well, that wasn't his. You're suing the wrong person, honey. The last thing Brian wanted was for you to be brought up on the show. Honestly, you want to sue somebody. Well, you can't sue somebody who didn't use your name. Nobody knows her name as
Right,
far as the
nobody
show
has-
goes.
Cockroach.
I'm sure
Nobody has-
people know now, but that's a bullshit countersuit. That's not going anywhere. I don't know if his is going anywhere either, but hers isn't because she'd have to go after Jo-Ellen. Jo-Ellen's the one who brought it up. And apparently they're
And-
friends. And Jo-Ellen said on Watch What Happens Live, she's been in contact with her and has spoken to her. She's known her for 10 years. She's not going to get anything from Brian because that's the last thing he wanted was her being brought up.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Tangled web.
These people.
So Liz has planned the sunset cruise for the evening, which is a much more of an adult activity.
Yes.
Then we see they're on their way there, and we find out that Ashley's son is not feeling well on the car ride over to the boat. And she's talking to her mom, and her mom said, I was all ready to take him to the hospital, but, he should be fine. Fast forward, they get on the boat, and she gets the call. My dad is there, who happens to be a doctor, and they're going to the hospital. So she's got to get back off the boat.
Girl had on some like Newark, New Jersey style hoops. They were, I was like, whoa, girl, you
Yeah.
looking to throw down or something? Those
Yeah.
were some big hoops.
Here, hold my hoops. Yep.
Mhm.
There you go. But when they get to the boat, Jo-Ellen, as soon as she sees the captain, she asks him if he's single because she's always looking for her sister Jen, which I thought, well, that's nice, right? So she sends a picture to Jen because she takes his picture because he's single. Liz had it all set up. So they have this wonderful charcuterie all set up for them, and they have cocktails. And this is my kind of activity. I would be all over this.
Oh, yes. Take me away. On the
Yeah.
boat with the charcuterie. Yes.
Yep.
I'm for it.
And Kelsey says when they're on the boat to Jo-Ellen, I think you had sex on a boat with my ex and another girl. And Jo-Ellen in her confessional said, oh, no, that was on land. I was a little slutty in my 20s.
I love how she's just out there with it. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
at this point, whatever, you're happily married. It's not like your husband doesn't know your past. You grew up with him. He knows you,
Right.
And who
right,
cares if he does
exactly.
or not?
Right.
Right. Then Liz says that she needs a cigarette, so she's got to go find some place to hide on the boat.
I knew she smoked. I knew it. I just knew it. I just
What
felt
What gave it away? The voice? The voice?
Yeah.
I
And I
mean, I
love
think
her.
that.
And that's why. I'm like, I knew it, my friend.
Why can't they let her smoke on? I mean, why can't they let her
They
smoke on
won't.
camera?
If you remember, a lot of housewives smoke. They're just
I know
now
they
starting
do.
to show Dorit. But New York, Carol smoked, Dorinda smoked, Luann smoked. They all smoked on New York, almost. But a lot of them smoke, and they don't show it. They
Well, I
won't
think,
show it.
I mean, because it
funny.
used to be that they would show it on like in movies and on TV shows. So when they stopped showing it on movies and TV shows, they stopped I guess, in real life. But the fact of the matter is, if they're showing it in real life now, then show it. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
the thing is you're showing them drinking alcohol. You're showing
Right.
them
Right.
smoking weed. We
Right.
see them smoke weed on these reality shows all the time now
Right.
that it's legal.
Right.
Right,
Cigarettes
so
are
let 'em have a
legal.
cigarette. Right.
Yeah, I
makes
mean,
no
it's
sense.
somebody's choice if they want to smoke or not.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Of course, it's unhealthy. It's not good for you. It kills you. We know that, and we still do it.
So after that, then they head back to the house, and the butlers are waiting for them again with champagne. I like that. I like that every time they arrive, there's champagne waiting. I'm also here for that.
Wouldn't that be
Yes.
nice?
Wouldn't that
You
be
just walk in your
Yes.
house and somebody's standing there with champagne.
Yeah.
Yep.
And more d'oeuvres.
So then we see
Yeah, another
Jo-Ellen.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. This is all we need, right? We're
I
very
know.
simple.
We're very
Don't
simple
take much.
people.
Some
Very simple
crackers.
people.
Just some
Just
crackers.
some crackers.
Yeah.
some
And the crackers
champagne.
were too far for Alicia. They were on the other side of the table, so they had to move
Yeah.
them for her.
She's like, you
So
know
they
what's
get
really
back.
upsetting me right now? That the
The
crackers are on the
crackers
other
are
side.
too far away.
Are you going to cry like Ashley because of the crackers?
So they get back, and Jo-Ellen is outside, and Liz goes up to her, and you could see that she's upset. And Liz is like, what is going on? She's like, do you remember at the polo match, Rulla said to me, get me proof? And she goes, well, I got proof. So then Jo-Ellen shows Liz the proof, and Liz is like, I can't, this is indisputable. I cannot believe this. This is a little, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this proof that we haven't seen, but we've had, described?
It's
It
a little.
depends on what's on the video, and they're all like, "Oh my god! Like, what are they having sex on the video? Like, what are you looking at that you're so flabbergasted over?"
Rosie breaks it down pretty intense. She's like, the video starts, you're looking through this glass door, and we see Brian and this blonde woman, and he's hugging her. This was 2 days before the polo match. Brian is consoling and caressing with his hand on her ass and kissing her. And then there's this long hug, and they're embracing each other. It's like a 5-minute hug. Like, that's a pretty detailed description of what is on the video, don't you think? I mean, it's not like they're having sex, but they're obviously, being intimate.
So this is my thing. Who's videotaping this?
Well, according to Jo-Ellen, her friend, who she knows as I guess Jo-Ellen went to esthetician school also. That's how she got into this field that she's in, selling this equipment and training them how to use it.
Which is what
So
which is what
is what the mistress does.
Okay.
Is friends with the mistress. And she reached out to that friend and said, do you have any proof? Well, the friend must live across the street or must be right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Because-
Where is she? Like, you're gonna go.
I think she's got to be across.
She's got to be
That's how
near.
it sounded.
So
not
it's
like
like
a
a red
red
camera footage or something like that, like a
It's not
certain.
gonna be like the three is on a date and you're just taking some footage.
No, it's
you're there.
at the mistress's house. It's definitely at the mistress's house. And it sounds to
Okay.
me, it's either ring footage that the friend got directly from the mistress, or the friend lives across the street from the mistress.
Something. Yeah, because I was just like, how are you getting this footage?
Right. Those are the only two things I can think of.
Yeah. Because then the other one, wasn't there one where they showed it this episode where they showed like a timestamp, but it looked like from the dashboard of a car.
That was with
Yeah,
the picture of
that's-
her in the seat.
Right. So
Right.
who took that video?
She did.
She
the
took it.
mistress did.
The mistress
And then
took
the
that one.
mistress just gives it to anybody who asks for it.
Well, I think she posted it on her social media,
Yeah.
and that's when they were at the polo match that she saw it, Jo-Ellen.
Right. And they were questioned because they knew, I mean, that it was red leather interior. That's not a common thing. Not everyone has red
No.
leather interior.
Right.
So after Alicia shows Liz, they bring it down to the ladies and they show all the ladies. And
I love how Liz said, "Unleash the hounds." And
I like
Alicia
when
was,
they were all like, "Not it, not
Yeah,
it, not
but
it."
Alicia was
We
so
say that in my house.
confused. She was so confused by that statement. I could just picture her like being like, "Where are the dogs?"
Yeah. What do you mean? Release the what? The hounds?
Yeah.
That? Yes.
so after they show all the ladies, Jo-Ellen's like, listen, I mean, we have to give her this information, but I can't be the bad guy. I can't bring it to her. And Liz is like, I can. I already talked to her. So they're like, Alicia, you have to do it. Alicia's like, I can't do it. And everyone's like, not it, not it. But
I
we
really
do
don't
see
think Alicia should be the one to do it.
well, she's the one who does it because we see it on the upcoming thing. Her and her husband go over there and sit down with Brian and Rulla.
And then have dinner. That was weird too. Like, oh, let's just pretend like we're going over to have dinner and then just be like, boom.
After the appetizers, we'll start playing the video.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, it was weird.
So Rosie had two good things, I thought she said. When she called Kelsey a high-end squatter, I thought that was good.
Yes, that was good.
And then,
do you think that Kelsey is jealous of, because that's what Liz seems to think, and that's what Rosie's Rich seems to think?
well, it certainly sounds like projection
Kelsey.
because all of the things that she points out is all the things that she doesn't have and Rosie does have. You know, common sense. I mean, what do
Well-
you care if she's lying about the square? What do you?
But
do you
here's
care?
the thing,
What does it
like,
matter?
So they
I mean,
agree to move on, right? And squash it. And then
Yes.
after that, in her confessional, Rosie's like, you know, with the guys taking their shirts off, and she's like, maybe Kelsey can add Boris to the boyfriend list. He could be number 3. And then she's like, oh, he doesn't have any money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't think Rosie's genuine in what she's saying either. I don't think she really wants to move forward. Because she's doing exactly like talking smack and then not facing it.
Not
Right.
facing it, yeah.
Right.
I mean, the only thing I can say is that if, like the whole thing with the square footage of the house, like who gives a shit? And
Hair.
who cares? But I can see where if she did get fired from her job and is trying to say she quit, that's not being truthful. Like I can see
listen,
where
we say it all the time. If you're going on a reality TV show, don't lie.
Don't have any skeletons because they're gonna pop out. Like
and
Halloween.
your fellow castmates are gonna literally act like it's their job to
Because it is their
call
job.
you out.
Because it
Yeah.
is their job.
It is their job.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It is their
It is
job.
their job. Yeah.
So on Watch What Happens Live, you said, I watched it also, Jo-Ellen was on, and I love that the bartender was Gary and Jen
Yeah.
behind the bar.
Yeah.
And Andy asked, did they date in high school? They did not date in high school, Jen and Gary, and they just act like best friends. And he said, how did Jo-Ellen feel about, being on the show? And she's like, or Jen, she's like, oh, she thought this was going to be like everyone was going to love her. And she's like, I feel bad because now everyone hates her.
Well, the sister?
The
Yeah.
sister. But I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
anybody hates her. I mean,
I don't think they do either.
it's just a weird
But
dynamic.
they just might not get the weird, familiar.
Yeah, like my
humor,
sisters love Eric, but they're not flirting with him like that.
Right. No.
They don't want his sperm,
Yeah.
Right. They don't want to
And
clone
then-
him.
No,
Yes, exactly.
one is enough.
Exactly.
think
So
we can all
Andy said
agree.
to Jo-Ellen, this is like a record. You are a first season housewife, 7 episodes in, and we had enough to play Do You Regret It? They had 10 Do You Regret It's.
Great.
Like, that is great,
Yeah, that is good.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's
that
good.
tells you she is a good housewife. That is housewife gold.
Yep. Yep.
So the only thing she regretted was saying Rosie was evil and even children wouldn't like her. She regretted that. And she regretted sharing in her confessional that Brian and her had a threesome once.
Mm-hmm. Gary and her, yeah.
Gary, yes. Why did I write Brian? Yes,
Brian's
Gary.
got enough going on. He doesn't
Yeah,
need to
Yes,
be.
exactly. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Gary did not regret that, though, by the way. He did not
No,
regret her telling
for
everyone.
sure.
And she does also regret admitting not knowing what the 4th of July was, which is good. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
remember that?
But
Yeah.
nothing else she regrets doing. Nothing else, which,
Well, good
you know
for
what?
her.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
So that was it for Rhode Island. I think another great episode, and I'm looking forward to see more tea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Andy said it. Not one episode goes by and you're not like, wow, this is great. And he's been
Mhm.
right. So far, he's been right. I wonder how many episodes there are for season 1.
I don't know.
I
That's a good
saw
question.
Yeah.
interview with Rosie, and she said if you thought the first half was good, just wait for the second half.
Really?
So we'll have to see.
Well, I mean, we saw the mid-season trailer where we're going to find out that, Rulla calls the police on Brian and he gets arrested. And
right for the tracker. Yeah.
next week we're going to see, Alicia tell them about the video. I mean,
And we'll
hopefully she has it. I hope she has the video to show them.
Yeah, that's gonna be
What
good.
is that? What is that all about?
I'm thinking it means like you like to body slam, like you like to shtup, you like to slam. That's what I'm thinking.
You think
I had
that's
never
it?
heard I had never heard that expression, but to me that's what it sounds like. That's what slam pig sounds like to me.
Okay.
To all our Rhode Island listeners, if there are any, is this a Rhode Island thing, and is that what it means?
Yes, please help us out with this one.
Yes. We'd like
I'm
to.
getting 14 episodes, but I don't know if that's correct.
Because then we're halfway there because this was episode number 7, if that's correct.
Yeah, I'm seeing 14, but and then obviously a reunion, which that's normal.
Yeah, I mean,
But Jersey, we don't get much more of that from Jersey.
no, we don't.
In the beginning,
No,
we
we don't.
did, but not anymore. So we'll say
Okay, so anything else?
nope.
Nope, I think that's it.
Until next time, thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe and give us 5-star reviews. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.